father, I wish I could ask him to come back.
This is the GAP News, with Lewis O'Brien.
Father of a British man who has appeared in an ISIS recruitment video urging Muslims in the West to join the militant group, told ITV News that he wished he could hold his son's hand and ask him to come back. Also this evening, all Petrol Stage radio station protests over Stan Collymore Falkland's tweet. Warehouse fire takes Chaos fashion shop offline. Now to celebrate summer solstice. Good evening. The father of a British man who has appeared in an ISIS recruitment video urging Muslims in the West to join the militant group told ITV News that he wished he could hold his son's hand and ask him to come back. Ahmed Mufana, the father of Nasser Mufana, a 20-year-old medical student from Cardiff, said that watching the footage of his son had made him cry. Mr. Mufana said that his normal, well-educated son speaks only broken Arabic and had never showed any signs of being a radical Muslim. Susan and Christopher Edwards were both found guilty of the murder of their parents William and Patricia White Shirley at Nottingham Crown Court today. A group of Falklands War veterans have staged a silent protest outside TalkSport's headquarters over pundit Stan Collymore's comments that Britain feed the islands. Former servicemen are calling on the former England and Liverpool striker to resign from his radio job at the station following the tweet, which he sent last month to his more than 600,000 Twitter followers. Around 40 people, including decorated ex-servicemen who served in the conflict, travelled from across the country to attend the protest in Hatfield in Essex. The demonstrators said that it was the timing of the tweet on the anniversary of the sinking of missile destroyer HMS Coventry on May the 25th, leading to 19 deaths, which upset them, rather than the content. Collymore himself later said his comments had been taken out of context and suggested he did not mean to demean the soldiers who served in the 1982 conflict. Campaign spokesman and Falklands veteran Dougie Brimson, who organised the protest, said they believed in freedom of speech, but said Collymore's comments overstepped the mark. Mr. Brimson said that while he did not personally support the removal of Collymore from the airwaves, the group want a revolution. I think if you cause offence to people, even knowingly or unknowingly, you should be strong enough and brave enough to apologise, he added. Sadly, he hasn't felt the need to do that yet. In a statement, TalkSport said a member of senior management is meeting with representatives of the group on Tuesday. We have no further comment at this point. A fire at a warehouse near Barnsley has meant that the popular online fashion retailer ASOS has temporarily taken its website offline. South Yorkshire Fire and Rescue said they believe the blaze was started deliberately. Fashion retail expert told ITV News that a fire at the large ASOS distribution centre near Barnsley could cause chaos further down the supply chain, as well as existing stock. Taking their website down will mean no further sales are made. Not selling anything means there will be a backlog of items waiting to come into the warehouse, said the insider, who works for a company that supplies ASOS. This can cause chaos with smaller suppliers who don't necessarily have the space to hold onto orders. Smaller factories will be manufacturing autumn/winter collections now, and it may be prohibitively expensive to rush certain summer collections back into production. And finally, an estimated 37,000 people saw the sunrise at Stonehenge on the longest day in the calendar. The summer solstice has a long tradition of attracting people to monuments such as Stonehenge, where people gather to witness the dawn. 25 people have been arrested at Stonehenge overnight, police said. Officers with Wiltshire Police said the arrests were largely for drugs-related offences. That's all from us. The word is next, but from all of us here on the GAP News team, good night.
Hello there. It has been rather dry and bright over much of England and Wales over the last few days, and it will continue to do so. However, it will stay cloudy with some light rain or drizzle at times up in the far northwest that covers most of Scotland and Northern Ireland. But looking over onto Saturday, and there'll be still rain in the north for the rest of today, but in the south staying very warm, very dry, nice and bright. 21 degrees possible over London, 24 degrees, very respectable for the time of year. However, temperatures will be pegged back, of course, over Scotland and Northern Ireland, where it stays cloudy with some rain. So, looking ahead, more of the same, but a chance of a few showers by Thursday, but still that rain at times with some low cloud over Scotland and Northern Ireland. Bye for now.